Last time on Runaway, we somehow ended up on a boat where we reunited with Sushi and Rutger. They were naturally happy to see us.
You're in charge, jerk.
Just a minute.
Why'd you call me jerk?
Hey, did you just call me a jerk?
Come on, I was just joking. I'd never insult such a sweetly sweet Babylonian like you, no matter what a jerky be.
I wanted to tell you something, but I can't remember what.
Isn't it sweet? It's the herby dose. It has some righteously righteous after effects. You take it easy, man. You gonna get over it fast and we split.
Why did you call me a jerk? Take the broom.
It's huge. Maybe I can use it for something. It's a hog bristle broom. Very durable. The lid is transparent, and there's nothing inside.
I can take some of your gardening supplies.
Pots, hose, insecticide, hoe. Darn, nothing I need.
Take the sand, man.
What?
The sand in those sacks is so finely fine. I'm in awe. Please take one.
Thanks, but I don't think I need any sand.
You must be pulling my weed, man. Such fine sand. Please take the sand or I will lose my temper.
Okay already, I'll take a sack. Great, now I have this thing to lug around all day.
Yay! I don't care. I took it.
I doubt I could find any use for it. Any legal use, that is.
You're not even trying to fake it anymore.
That's the telepathic helmet Joshua made to communicate with Trantor, which I gave to Saturn as a gift. Okay, I'll grab it.
No, man.
What?
Don't want to make you vex, man, but the element is mine and it stays here.
Well, that's what you get for talking out loud, Brian.
It's completely deserted.
Don't think I need anything else here. Alright, Sushi, I think you have info for me.
Listen, Sushi.
Yes, Brian?
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have the key to the glass emergency cases, would you?
What is the deal with you guys in these glass cases today? Joshua came to ask about the same thing just a while ago. Lucky thing I have another copy, otherwise.
Yoink!
Thanks, Sushi. One other thing.
That's it.
Let's continue this conversation later, okay?
Whenever you wish, Brian.
Where's Saturn at? I had to see how he feels since stuff happened to him. I am authorized, Mr. Boat Door. Oh, Joshua took the axe I wanted.
It's empty, and therefore useless.
Oh, he took all of it.
That won't do any good. It's empty. If I'm not mistaken, there used to be an axe in there. I'm sure there was a hose in there before.
Guess I can take the hammer.
No, better leave it by the... However, in the current state of affairs, it won't do much good.
That's why you should take it. Oh well. Hey, Camille! Has Douche stopped talking to you?
How are you, Camille?
Très bien, as you can see.
So how is it working for Dean?
How is it you're working for Dean?
No, I do not work for him. I won a contest, and the prize was to experience his next adventure with him. You do not know how many people would pay to be in my place. I had very much the luck.
Oh yeah, I think Sushi mentioned that.
Yeah, but all you're doing is his bitch work.
What type of contest was it?
It was an international contest in all the countries where they show the graphic adventure. The winner was the person who found a golden coin in Dean's head. Merde. Why did I buy that tablet of chocolate?
He doesn't treat you with respect.
I hate to say it, but I don't think Dean treats you with much respect.
No. It's just his character. Really, he is very attentive and, well, right now he has very much the stress and he is not normally like this.
So you say. I guess you're judging it off TV.
That Dean is a show-off.
No, don't say that. Dean is the greatest adventurer in history.
Though...
No, nothing.
So why did you decide to take part in the contest?
I have always loved the adventure, and this was my chance to live one for real. Dean always says that adventure has physical ability as a weapon against adversity.
That's what he says? Well, no. What adventure puts to the test is improvisation as a weapon against confusion. You spend time going from one place to another without knowing exactly what you're supposed to do. And you have to make things up as you go along in order to move forward, because if you let the confusion get the best of you, you'll just get stuck somewhere, and you'll miss out on the best part of the adventure.
Well, I never thought about it like that.
Me neither, actually. I was just improvising. Let's drop the topic of Dean, or I'm a wretch.
Okay, as you wish.
You practically broke the fourth wall there. Because that's what... next.
Where are you from?
From France. Don't I have an accent?
Yeah. Great generals of... Oh, that's what... I forgot! You were doing the French accent earlier.
I was gonna say something as dumb as the Colonel would, but instead, I'll ask something else.
Good idea. I like these callbacks. Don Quixote. That was awesome.
I only know about France from the movies. Paris, the Can-Can, Les Mis.
Alors, you know the France of last century through the American movies? Maybe you should travel there to see what France is like today in person.
That's a good idea.
Oh, and you have excellent wines there, don't you?
Mais oui, precisely. I brought 2 bottles as a gift for Dean, but he says he is on the wagon or something. He refused them. Too bad. Because what do I do with them now?
Oh, I could...
Well, I have a friend who would go wild over those 2 bottles.
Ah, you know about wine?
No. Little Demon is more into drinking it. The one who really knows his wine is my Uncle Albert.
Ah, oui?
Water's for bathing and some dirty folks drink it.
He always says, water is for bathing and some dirty folks drink it.
Ha! I don't think I want to meet this uncle.
Last time he drank any water was 1947, when he got drunk and...
The last time he drank any water was in October of 1947, when he got drunk and sang too long in a shower.
And he's American?
Well, actually he's my great-uncle by marriage from Schenectady. He has an 89-year-old ulcer collection.
Well, you are lucky you do not take after him.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Anyway, I'll tell you about Uncle Albert some other day. I'd love to keep talking about France, but anyway, see you around, Camille.
Let's get to work, honey. I'm starving.
The fact that it just triggers all the unchosen things and there's only one thing left is both...
Hit it, you pretty woman. I'm dying for my lunch.
It's both helpful and kinda distracting. Let's see, we need to find out where the hell Joshua went. I wonder why Rutgers really wanted me to have the sand.
How are you, Camille?
Très bien, as you can see.
What are those bottles doing there?
Oh, they are for you. I thought you'd know how to appreciate them, n'est-ce pas? What do you mean?
Wow, I'm speechless. Thanks a lot, Camille. Merci. Gee, they're lovely.
Yes, they were a gift from a friend from Bordeaux. It's a limited edition, 100 units. The bottle, it has the shape of a Greek amphora, and because Dean's real name is Dionysus, and Dionysus was the Greek god of wine, I thought he'd like them. But I prefer you have them.
Don't worry, I'll save them for a special occasion.
Where'd you go, mamita? You don't work?
From what I'm understanding, for some reason they skipped a line about him complimenting the jugs. That's the only thing it could have been. Hey, there you are.
Yeah, I'll take a peek.
Wait, was that what...
Here we go.
It's like he's... Okay, where'd he go? Where is the Joshua? Hey, Herbido's ingredients.
The ingredients of Herbidos are legal, aren't they?
Don't worry, be happy, man. We be 12 miles from the coast, so sit back and enjoy.
That's a no. Okay, where the hell...
There's nothing.
Oh, I can put the...
I don't know. I'm considering keeping them until this is all over, to take them to my Uncle Albert. No, never. Not that. Red wine is to be enjoyed at room temperature, and is only ever so slightly cooled in extreme situations. I know because of an uncle of mine. He's a bit of a wine connoisseur, and even more of a drunkard. He'd fly off the handle if he saw red wine in the fridge.
Okay. Though, to be honest, when I had red wine before, I actually thought it could use a bit of a chilling. But, then again, I don't know jack shit about wine, so...
Look who's here!
Saturn!
Saturn!
Well, look, it's Sleeping Beauty. Did you dream about anything interesting, BB?
Well, no, I didn't. I don't remember what I dreamt.
Oh, poor thing. Are you aware that Friedrich Kekulé discovered the hexagonal structure of the benzene molecule thanks to a dream?
Well, no, but...
And that Robert Louis Stevenson came up with Jekyll and Hyde while he was asleep?
That's very interesting, but...
There are no ifs, ands, or buts. So listen, stop contradicting me and tell me about you.
What? I wasn't...
Hey, about that helmet I gave you.
Yeah, I know you gave it to me, but now it belongs to that Jamaican joyrider.
Your voice changed.
Why does Rutger have the helmet?
Because he's a perfect idiot, that's why. Anyway, I've designed a better one. The hairdo helmet. It'll be the first helmet that doesn't mess up your hair. Just the opposite, because it'll come with an advanced internal hairstyling system. It'll wash your hair, cut it, do perms. You know, I'm even thinking of adding some arms that'll do manicures. Rutger will turn green with envy.
It's reminding me of Scrubs right now.
Did you know the helmet stopped working?
Yeah, Sushi told me about 3 days ago. In the beginning, I thought it was just that idiot's fault. But Joshua explained that it's actually a telepathic helmet that can be used to communicate with Trantorian beings. But since their stone was robbed, the line has been cut off.
Let's forget the helmet for a moment.
Yeah, BB, let's talk about something less unpleasant.
It's only been 3 days since that stone thing? You got to Alaska, then San Diego? Alaska from Hawaii, that's at least like a 8-hour flight or something.
Well, about the Trantonite we're looking for.
Your friend Joshua told me about it. I'd love to get a glimpse of that stuff.
Huh. Joshua still hasn't explained anything to me about the Trantonite.
He hasn't? Well, he says it gives off as many neutrinos as the sun, or even more. I don't know if you know, but neutrinos are particles with hardly any mass that can pass through any solid body without changing direction.
Oh, yeah, of course. I studied physics at the university. I remember that they're created through beta disintegration, and wow, it's too bad they can only be seen using a neutrino detector, because otherwise...
What?
Are you thinking the same thing I am?
Do you also think the Mega Fan mixer will work better if I add saws to the mincing blades?
No, Saturn. If we could build a neutrino detector, we could figure out where the Trantonite is, couldn't we?
Awesome! I hadn't thought of that. Just yesterday, I was reading an article about neutrino detectors in this month's Do-It-Yourself Science Illustrated. You have to fill a glass tank with fresh water, put photomultipliers in place, and, wait, I better look it up. Improvements in ultra-energy neutrino detectors on pages 31 through 34. Let's see, 28, 29, 30. Dang! The ones where the article should be. I bet that French girl did this.
Huh?
You know, man, the one who came here with Dean Grassick. The poor girl was so bored, I lent her my magazine. She seems so nice. And then she goes and steals just the article we need.
Don't worry. I'll try to get it back.
Let's hope. And try to solve that fresh water problem as well. As for the photomultipliers, that's a piece of cake. We'll use the telepathic helmet sensors. Joshua told me they increase the neutrino's mass and turn it into photons, so it has to work. The only problem is that fool Rutger has the helmet, and I don't know if he's going to want to give it to you. As long as you're going, tell him he's got so much nerve it won't fit in his hat.
If the planet is called Trantor, shouldn't it be called Trantorite instead of Trantonite?
You really get bored, don't you?
It's true! Krypton was called Kryptonite because it was Krypton. Nerd logic! Your name is Saturn.
Getting back to our original topic,
Damn it, I wanted to click the other one.
you haven't seen Joshua lately, have you?
He just left a minute ago. I am amazed with his cultural knowledge.
Joshua? What did he say?
I'm hungry. Exactly the same words uttered by Mike the Melting Pot Orchard in 1935, right before demonstrating in the flesh that ingesting a set of chrome-plated horseshoes is lethal to human beings.
No shit!
What's that you're working on there?
Oh, I knew the mini-sub would draw your interest. You don't see a work of techno art like this one every day. And it was a huge success at the last Burning Man Festival, the most advanced art event in the US of A.
Burning Man is an art event?
What exactly is the mini-sub?
It's a state-of-the-art mutant vehicle, especially indicated for use in underwater explorations. You see, when Dean Grassick goes down to the Orion, it will light up his field of vision. And at the same time, it'll send the images to the command post in the yacht so that we can take action in the event of danger.
Good choice.
Is it broken?
No, but first I was trying it out in the simulation tank in the cargo hold. And it seemed to me that I could improve the sine wave function to make it more flexible in motion. Plus, I was thinking that if I stick on some electromagnets, I could recycle it to use for underwater skiing.
How do you ski underwater?
What is the Burning Man Festival?
Good question. Well, there's a bunch of artists. Works everywhere. Techno art. It's like paradise, but in the middle of the desert.
Very interesting. But let's discuss more important affairs.
Whatever you say, BB.
I'm gonna see what else I can do around here, Saturn.
Okay, BB. See you later.
Alrighty, Saturn.
Hey, wait. Since there's a glass tank in the cargo hold, we can build the neutrino detector in there. Right now, it contains salt water, so you'll have to empty it out and prepare everything so we can refill it with fresh water. You won't have any trouble, because all the water that comes out of the yacht's faucets is fresh. But I told you, as soon as you finish with the tank, get the telepathic helmet back and retrieve that article on the neutrino detector. Come tell me, and I'll get to work.
I have my mission. What is this?
Yep, I'd better tell Saturn. Can I borrow your sketch pad, Saturn?
That pad is sacred, BB. It's full of my ideas and designs, so it constitutes my artistic and scientific logbook, and I couldn't risk losing it. My regrets, BB, but I can't lend it to you.
Fair enough. I don't like people. Back when I drew, I didn't want them messing with my sketchbook. Alright, Camille. What'd you do with the magazine article? You're not back yet. Damn.
Hurry up, Chiquita. I need my siesta soon.
And action.
Oh man, they're doing a show.
I am being aggressive.
How long is this gonna
And
take?
let me say bienvenido. Wait, you beauty. I'm going to concentrate, and we'll start over.
How's it going, Camille?
Hey, amigo. The girl isn't here for your chit-chat. You got a question? You ask me, amigo, okay?
I don't care about you.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair to Camille?
Camille? What Camille?
It is moi, Camille.
Close it, mamacita. I'm talking to me, amigo.
You... I want you to die tragically on this event. It could be your final adventure.
Seriously, I want to be the one to go to the sunken galleon.
Phrase not found? Phrase not found?
Keep recording.
There's no problem for me, brother.
Bugs, I guess. Alright. We need to empty this.
Yeah, that seems like the most logical way to empty the tank. Let's try it. Huh. This seems to be connected to a suction pump. Because otherwise I can't explain how it went so fast.
I was not gonna question that, but it makes sense. Now, how do we fill that up? Let's try opening this again.
I'll try again, just in case. Nope, this thing is more worn out than an action hero in the 5th sequel to the movie that made him famous.
Rutger.
Just one thing.
What?
I need your hat.
I bet you don't know what Saturn just said to me.
Some stupid thing of his, I'm sure.
That one.
He says you've got so much nerve it wouldn't fit in your hat.
I am true with him. That jerk is not my brother no more.
Calm down, Mon. I'm changing the subject.
I need the hat.
About Saturn and the helmet.
What that?
How'd you win it?
How did you win the helmet from Saturn?
Fair and square, man. Fair and square. It was such a fairly fair and square affair that only a fool would say what he said.
Then borrow it.
You should let me borrow the helmet, because Saturn has to do some repairs on it.
Cool it down, man. Cool it down. Answer for the educated. And that fool must apologize for what he said.
What did he say?
Well,
Sure.
Oh, he says jerk if I ask about the Rastafarian thing. Okay. There she is.
how are you, Camille?
Très bien, as you can see.
You wouldn't happen to know where Saturn's magazine is?
Mon Dieu. How embarrassing. Tell Saturn I will return the missing pages, but right now I cannot.
But what happened?
Well, I sat here to read, and Dean asked me for the paper to wrap his lunch. I was so absorbed with reading, though, I hardly heard him. A bit later he appeared, a little bothered because I don't pay attention to him, and he said, "Why don't you bring the paper to me if you have it right there, hotcakes?" or something like that. Then he ripped out some pages and returned to the Sealock room. I meant to tell Saturn, but I had a bit the shame.
Don't worry. You'll see. Dean will return them to me lickety-split. Anyway.
Where'd you go, mamita? You don't work? Hit it, you pretty woman. I'm dying for my lunch.
Is he recording right now?
Recording.
He is.
Watch your hand, Chiquita.
You're the one who messed up. You keep forgetting the script.
I don't know why I brought you here. Don't worry. Be happy, mija. I'm sure you'll do better this time.
You're such a dick.
Come on, Dionisio.
Hi,
you
Dean.
can do this. Amigo.
I need your lunch.
I need the paper you wrapped your lunch in. Can I borrow it?
Do I look like some kind of boob to you, amigo? I lived in the street too long to let some thief stick his finger in my frijoles.
I'm not gonna steal your lunch, just the paper it's wrapped in.
No way, amigo. And if you put your dirty hands on my lunch, I will have to ask you to duel with me, you know?
Well, when you're done, you'll give me the paper, right?
Okay, kid. After I have lunch, the paper is yours. And if you behave and keep quiet, I'll sign it for you.
Will you be lunching soon?
That depends how badly this French girl keeps working. If she keeps messing up the recording, we'll never finish. Because Dean Gressick never eats with business unfinished. Because without business, there's no dinero. And without dinero, there's no frijoles.
You don't have to autograph the paper, just don't tear it, that's all.
You're lost, amigo. For an amateur adventurer, there's no greater treasure than his idol's autograph. Like when I was a muchacho, and Mel Fisher, the greatest treasure hunter in pre-Jurassic history, signed a napkin for me.
Well, you look like you're starving, brother.
No deal, amigo. My lunch is mine alone, and I'll eat it when I want.
Oh, man. Just forget it.
Good going, kid. You gotta know when to fold. That'll save you some big troubles.
What if I trade you your lunch for something more succulent?
I get the idea that you don't got no idea what you're saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Something more succulent than a hardened bar of genetically engineered, potassium-rich beans? You better start looking, because this is the best snack in Miami.
Well, let's just drop it for now.
You finally got some common sense, kid.
That sounds disgusting. Goodbye.
Keep recording.
There's no pro...
No way, man. This loco says he won't give me the article until he finishes recording the scene. And of course, he must be used to having a teleprompter on stage, feeding him the text, so his memory's no good anymore. If things don't change around here, I won't get the article for days.
I need a teleprompter. Is there anything in here I can use? Nada by the looks of it. Oh, pens.
Well, as long as I can choose, I guess I'll take a pretty marking pen. Saturn, can I borrow a marker?
Of course, BB, keep it. It's immoral to refuse someone a pen.
I think I've used one of these in the past. What I can't remember is when.
You forged medical documents. Alright.
It belongs to Saturn. You're not even gonna lend me a sheet or two from the sketchpad, Saturn?
The truth is, there's only one left, BB. Besides, I'd just give you the whole pad if it were empty. In fact, I have several new ones in my cabin, but it's a matter of principle. I never used a new sketchpad until I'd filled all the pages in the previous one. We artists are like that. What can I do about it?
And you haven't had any ideas for filling the last page of this sketchpad?
Well, I'm not sure. I recently read that one of the biggest causes of obesity is that we eat too fast, and I don't know, I've been thinking of something to help people eat more slowly for days so they can chew their cud without choking. The bad thing is, I haven't come up with anything.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, if I think of anything, I'll tell you.
Sandbags.
No, I might...
Broom.
No,
A hose.
that won't do any...
It'll slow them down. You want one?
No, they were a gift from Camille, and it's bad luck to reuse a gift as a gift.
Damn it. Well, I need paper to make the teleprompter thing. Cue card. Joshua.
No, I see no reason to do something so absurd.
He's acting just like I am. What the hell?